MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dan Straley will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Digging in, Steve Cook. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in once again, Steve Cook comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Come on, big guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Throw won't get him. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Wieters. Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Ready for another chance? Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors so far for the Nationals.
Nobody better.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging away there, it's 3-1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Goodwin.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He drew a walk his first time up. Bases are loaded with only one out.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Nationals lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Third baseman
Steve Cook. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
First delivery to him on the way. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive it right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Gordon is there, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins 1.
Here we go.
Digging in once again, Steve Cook.
Third baseman
Hey, be
Steve
patient. Pick
Cook.
one out and drive it, kid.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Here it comes, 1-0. Stanton's going to come over for a look, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Set to deal on 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Nationals leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Dan Straley wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. A.J. Ramos records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Justin Nicolino, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He
tonight.
drove in one of their
Third
2
baseman,
runs in last night's
Steve
ball game.
Cook.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Ready with
Let
the
it
first
go.
pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, they don't run into out.
And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Hey, we got 2 down now, 2 down.
To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Hey, here we go, big
Steve
guy, waiting for
Cook.
yours.
0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there.
See it. Drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And another foul ball.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a snap move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. It remains 1-0. Stepping in,
Leading off
Steve
for the Nationals.
Cook. He'll lead things
Third
off here in
baseman,
this one-run
Steve
contest.
Cook.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Cook.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, 2 down here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit to third. Beautiful diving to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
Hey, let her rip.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go now, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bryce Harper.
Here you go. Clutch up for us here. Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Dustin McGowan wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. A.J. Ramos wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to the show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been I'd say inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Now batting, Steve
Batting second
Cook.
here tonight.
He enters play hitting
Third
in the
baseman,
260s for the
Steve
year.
Cook.
Let's go now. What time?
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
Throw gets him, 2 down. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard.
So stepping
Now
in,
batting,
Steve
third baseman.
Cook.
Come on, Danny, one
0 for
time. Here we
1
go.
for him here in this one.
Come on, Biggin.
First pitch on its way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in, Steve Cook.
next for
No
the
hits
Nationals.
in 2 trips to the
Third
plate
baseman,
for him in the ball game.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now,
Leading off for the
Steve
Nationals.
Cook. He'll have a
Third
new
baseman,
pitcher waiting for him as we
Steve
begin their half of the
Cook.
8th.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their
Come on,
offense
baby.
going.
See
They
it,
need a
drive it.
rally,
Let's
so
go.
we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
there you
So
go.
it's a
Nice pitch.
leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Striding into the box, Bryce
Right, guys,
Harper.
drive it.
He homered earlier and is 2 for
Bryce
3 to this point.
Harper.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Now
He
batting.
was retired via the
Second
ground ball last time up.
Daniel Murphy.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Adam Lind. And Dan, this could be a real make or break
easy right now.
situation
Go.
at this point in the game.
First baseman.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring
Adam
one run in this
Lind.
inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have
Watch
a
out,
clock,
drive him in right
but you
here.
only have
Here you
27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. They trail 5-2.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. Jose Arena earns his 8th victory of the season. Tanner Roark was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. Number 71 hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami.